Hi everyone, it's Ash from Just Tarot. So I wanted to go into detail today about raising our vibrations. The earth is currently raising its vibration and moving from the 3D into the 5D. So you want to be a part of that shift. A lot of people are feeling it. But if you are still in a low vibrational state, you will not be part of the shifting into the 5D, and you will have a lot of negative things coming towards you. So there are many ways to raise our vibrations and as well as levels to each step. As you ascend, the higher and the more you have to do. That's how it is with spirituality. It's not a one size fits all. It's not a linear thing. You go up and down. The more you learn, the more you have to unlearn, and the more you learn that you need to learn more. So yeah, that's how it is. So I hope this video will clarify on what we can do as an individual and as a collective to raise our vibrations, because we are all connected, and that is the mission that we have. All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing that I do want to touch on is the solar flares that are happening around the world, especially in the southern hemisphere, in southern Africa, because I'm part of that. Our winter hasn't really been a legit winter. We can see that the sun is still shining even on the days that are meant to be the coldest, and the sun is quite bright. And even on all other parts of the world, we're seeing that they've been having heat waves. Temperatures have been quite high, quite high. And this is because of the solar flares. I don't know if some of you have heard about it, but it's getting hotter. Now, the reason why these solar flares are happening is because of the shift that is happening on the planet. And those are in a low vibrational state are going to be highly affected by the solar flares, because it's almost like test by fire, burning by fire, right? One of the best ways, especially since I spoke about the solar flares, is to be connected to the sun. We need to start sun gazing, looking at the sun, and starting off with looking at the sun for about 10 seconds, gazing at it, kind of acknowledging and being present in that moment with the sun, because you are activating your DEA, your DNA, you're activating. And that is the most important thing, is for you to activate that. Okay, you're also building that relationship, the connection with the sun, and raising your vibrations. More than just sun gazing, also I would say meditating in the sun is also important. A lot of people tend to get downloads and communication from it, and I feel like this is a very important time for us to be getting messages. These messages not only affect us individually but also collectively, where we are now almost getting what is going to happen, all right, and how to survive whatever that's coming towards us. I feel like we just need to meditate, period. All right, not just meditation is not just us sitting down and being silent, but it's also us being mindful, being aware, being in the moment, and getting out of that autopilot zombie mode that we are being conditioned to be in. It helps you to be a free thinker, to think beyond, to see beyond, all right, to be in other dimensions. And that is the whole point, because it is through being in that state where you are tapping into your consciousness. And that's exactly what we need to do in order to raise our vibrations. Meditating could be being mindful, whether you are doing the dishes, cooking, working. You don't have to wait to be free to sit outside. So I believe that the more we are more mindful of what we're thinking, we're able to control our thoughts, and just it helps us raise our vibrations. If you're able to control your thoughts, you're able to do away with those low vibrational feelings that we get, such as anxiety, fear, pressure. Those are there just to keep us at a certain level, and we need to be free. They are literally keeping us in bondage. So the more you're able to control your mind, control how you feel, how you think, your emotions, you're no longer a person who reacts, because that's the state they're trying to keep us in a state where we're just reacting to certain things. They just want to see our reaction, because we're giving off our energy, our life force, our chi. And we're not supposed to give off our energy, our life force, our chi. All right, I love the way everything's flowing, because now that we're speaking of transmuting that energy, now think of yourself as having this negative low vibrational energy of anxiety and fear. Instead of doing away with it, transmute it into something positive, where you can use that energy to manifest whatever it is that you want, because it's still energy at the end of the day. You just want to use it to your advantage. So whenever you feel like you're overwhelmed, all right, come back, ground yourself, and transmute that energy into something that you want. This is where the next thing helps you in terms of raising your vibration, which is motion. All right, this can be done through walking, which is why it's so good to walk and be mindful, and as well as doing yoga. So yoga is really good at helping you. Other movements such as doing maybe the 5 Tibetan rites are really good. Gardening, cooking. If you feel yourself feeling overwhelmed, take up an activity, have motion, because motion is so important. You need to move the energy, because sometimes an energy is stuck somewhere. It could be stuck in your throat chakra where you can't talk. It can be stuck in your heart chakra where you're feeling a certain way, anxiety, or in your solar plexus as well, anxiety, or in your sacral chakra. So you need to keep your energy moving. One of the most important things that lower your vibrations is the food that you consume. um you might be doing everything else, but you're not concentrating on food. We are electric beings, all right? Therefore, we need to eat alkaline. The food we are being told to consume are keeping us at a low vibration, all right? Yes, I'm talking about your fast food, but it goes deeper. It goes beyond that. Like I said, the more you ascend, the different levels. So if you are at a certain level, for you it's just fast food. But the more you become an ascended master, you start to see that even the food that they tell you is that's healthy is not really healthy, and you need to start picking up on those things. Think about the food that you're eating and research on it, and try go for alkaline food. Now that we're speaking about alkaline food, I want you to go and research an alkaline food. And also, I think the best person to start off with is Dr. Sebi, and see what he speaks about. You'll be so surprised when you hear that half of the fruits and vegetables that we're consuming are man-made. So this one is very important. We seem to neglect it as well, which is our environment. Okay, it plays a big role in how we feel, how we react, how we respond, because there's so many things coming towards us, because that's the energy you're surrounded with. You need to start looking at your environment and being honest if this is the right place for you. Are these the right people for you? Are they helping you grow? Are they helping you ascend? Are you on the right path? Because a lot of times we find ourselves with people who suck our energy, literal energy vampires. It could be a work environment, it could be a home environment, it could be your crowd, your friends, your squad. So I always say that once you've mastered the other aspects of raising your vibrations, your environment tends to change naturally. Your friends that were not good for you fall away, your family members that weren't good for you fall away. It's almost like the universe cleanses you and cleans you away from these toxic energies, and you really feel very, very, very like in hermit mode. All right, but that's just to refine you, so that you are ready to be introduced to your soul tribe, the right people who you need to be around, who will help you grow and edify you. Last one on my list is that we need to be of service, all right? And that is the mission. We all need to move in purpose. We all have a mission. And there's a reason we're all brought onto this planet. I had a really great teacher who taught me that we learn, practice, and teach. Once you get information, share it, okay? And besides just sharing information, just helping people, being of service raises your vibration, because it is not just on an individual level, it's a collective. So we're all trying to rise and ascend as a collective. So help other people, be of service. You'll find your purpose the more you raise your vibration. It will come to you so naturally. So if you just practice those things, it will help raise your vibrations. But there's obviously more. I just touched on a little bit. Do research and you'll find out what else you can do. I mean, there's so many things. Like I said, once you reach certain levels, you'll start knowing what tools you can use to help raise your vibrations. I mean, there's crystals, there's candles, there's plants and herbs. But for now, start with the basics, and then once you are inclined to do those things, your spirit will guide you. So yeah, I hope this was very helpful, and please don't forget to follow me and leave a like and comment below and let me know what you do to raise your vibrations. Love and light to everyone, and remember, just peace, happiness, and love.